EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
I'm on. Over. Team Mike. Check 24. Check it back. Back north. Check. Look again.
Rodgers now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Hey, Foxtrot. Here we go, G. Get off the field. Jump out. Under 10. 10. Wide left.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Rodgers. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
319. Check, 47. You don't want none of that.
Rodgers to throw again. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. The 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 47 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal.
44 to Mike. 44.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Be alert, be alert. 42. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. What we got?
Now a run. This is Alfred Blue. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
Brings up 2nd and 10. That's a 4-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I got you, son. I got you, son. Feed him full.
And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out. A shotgun give to Fournette. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here we go. 180. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Check motion. Mike 42.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Watch the run. Check 42's the mic. Check 42's the mic.
Now Foles. And able to find Conley. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando, and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
22 yards there, a first down.
Easy, easy. 42, Mike, 42. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette.
Come on, QB, come on.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute. I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. It's caught outright by Graham. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Throwing is Rodgers.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Now it's Rodgers. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set. 180. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. 2nd and 14. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Oliver. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Take 4, take 4.
Looking to throw. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd and inches, Foles into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39, and he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
11 yards there, 1st down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting out.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Geronimo Allison, 26 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This fielded at the 2. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Hey, Delta.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. So they thought they were going to break break, the defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Check 42's the mark. Here we go, D.
They begin with a run by Fournette. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Here we go.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Forced out to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
180. Yes. 50's the mark.
Fournette running out of the gun. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 180.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. Mike 50. Let's go, D. Big series right here. Great. Hey, Mike 50.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. A handoff to Fournette. They find some open field here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Fournette. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Tramon Williams, a veteran corner there on the stop.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Dick, purple 64. Yeah, go, let's go.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. They'll toss it to Fournette. It's good for a gain of 7, but still a few inches short here with fourth down coming up. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll run for it with Fournette. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Leonard Fournette. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Lambeau to add on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Jaguars 14, Packers 7.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. Now Rodgers. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A.J. Boye up to make the tackle.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
On second down, it's Jones. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The Packers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he finds Jimmy Graham.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Now Jones. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
47's the mic, boy, 47.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Crosby for the point after. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game, 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Yes. You got right. Watch the screen. Watch the side. Five. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let this go deep for Lee. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Go with 5-3. Go with 5-3. Check 3. Check 3. Hey, check 20. Down to hit.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on first and goal.
He's coming to you. He's coming to you.
Running left is Fournette. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Defense, keep it up, guys. Check. Alpha. Check. 42's the mic. Drop deep, drop deep. 42's the mic, boys. 42. 42's the mic. I smell fear in that.
Second and 6. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. But now it's third and goal.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Now Fournette. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. To throw is Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards that time. So they come out throwing in the extra session and get a nice hook up right away.
Tells you a lot about what a coach feels about his team, doesn't it? That type of a play in overtime, so many people in this situation play not to lose instead of playing to win. That throw there tells you exactly what they're trying to get done.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They've had some success here in overtime with this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to him.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And able to find Graham, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers fighting his tight end, Graham. Packer 1st down. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Now, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had